Yo! Dance. Something about Mexico. Yeah, okay. Click. 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 Go. The training session took too long and I decided to just go... Yeah. The training session took far too long and I decided to just give up on the process entirely. Hello, I am the Max of You Trains and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Dragoon. I got my weird thing backwards. Ah, crud. Okay, that's not a good sign. Okay, let's just go to a mountain and kill a god dragon. Or get attacked by people in the freaking outer map. That's cool too, I guess. Alright. That's 3 checks on the checklist of awfulness. Yeah, everything. This is gonna be a good episode. I can fail it! Deep down in my bones, I could fail it. Oh, by the way, I took the phantom shield off of Darta and gave it to Rose because that woman is made out of tissue paper. Anyway, here we go. Come on, Hashel. Come on. All right, I'm able to do Hashel and Rose's and Dart's additions decently reliably. It depends on whether or not the monster tries to counterattack, because it's so quick I can't change my tactics in my brain fast enough to react, so sometimes it's just dumb luck and I don't much care for it. But I can't blame the game, it's mostly just me being terrible. And the fact that I'm terrible does not bode well against a gigantic demon dragon monster with like 30,000 eyes. Doesn't even look like a dragon. I don't even know what it is. It's messed up. And look at this place! This is where he lives! This is a weird place for a dragon to live! It's covered in corpses and the like. That can't smell good. Do dragons have bad sniffers? Well, hey-oh! I see a box. Can't carry any more items. Okay, never mind. Have a nice day! And made it to the sorry, I was waiting for the random encounter to go out, and it just never did, and it confused me on a deep emotional level. Anyway, more combat then. Slowly but surely we'll level up these additions, and then eventually Hashel and Dart will get their better ones, and everything will work out just fine. These look like Scyther. These look like Scyther, the Pokemon Scyther. Alright, come on, and do a little twirl, do a little stab, do another big old twirl, screw it up on the last possible hit. Awesome. Good job, me. That's why we get paid the no dollars. Okay. And yep. Screwed that one up, too. Not making things look good at all. Alright. Rose is holding on to the Phantom Shield, and that still did over 100 points of damage, like I told you. There's a freaking shield! Stop with the counterattacks. I can't retaliate against that. It's the worst. Ugh. If an enemy doesn't... No! Why on that one? If an enemy doesn't counter, I have a decent chance of pulling the attack off. But if they do counter, then everything just goes out the straight up window, and I can't do nothing about it. It's the worst. It's all muscle memory and memorization, and you have to train your brain for that sort of thing. My brain ain't trained for that sort of thing. Because I just wanted to get back to actually playing the game, not running about trying to level things up off screen. I'll do that as I go. Relearning all of these things. My goodness. Alright, this place is very familiar to me. Pretty sure we just gotta keep on heading upwards. I'm sure there's all manner of secrets in ballyhoos, but I can't pick up any of the stuff, so it makes no difference to me. Except for the monsters that fly out of the woodworks. I don't even know where they're hiding. They shouldn't be able to sneak up on us. We are in a very small cave, although we get teleported to a much bigger cave. Well, so why is the divine dragon housing so many other types of dragons? Yeah, that's what I thought, you chump. Can't hit Dart. Can't hit what you can't see. That's how it works. All right, so I'm gonna call that one irony or I don't know, karma. I don't know what it is, but the point is, it did not work out well for me. All right, come on. Let's pull this off. Ballerina twirl and whoop and whoop. There we go. We pulled it off. Can we do the same thing with a shell? No, that was the answer. Awesome. Good going. Top the shelf. Awesome possum. Nothing could go better. And now he's dealing out all sorts of weird magic attacks. And Dark gets extraordinarily hurt by the attack because he has no defenses for that sort of thing, which is all around just unfortunate for him. But that's the price you pay. You can't be a double tank unless you have all of the good equipment. And I don't. I tried to go back to low on. The game wanted me to switch discs. Then I got lazy and decided, nah. We'll eventually be able to get back to Lohan much more conveniently, but it shall not be anytime soon. Or maybe it'll be very soon. I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember when Disc 3 ends and Disc 4 begins, but I'm pretty sure we've still got a fair bits to go. We haven't been on this disc for very long. Oh, Angry Dragon, hi. Ah, he's just kind of shooting lasers willy-nilly into the sky. That's good. It's from the top of the Mountain of Mortal Dragon. That was a magic power. An awfully powerful mega magic. Mega Man magic? Oh boy. Stop shooting beams all over the place. Whatever it is, that is our destination. Well, when you say it like that, it sounds like a really terrible idea. As if it is unburdening his anger all over the world. The anger towards the Winglies who sealed him, and us humans who dominated dragons. Then does that mean the Denigrand was chosen to be the place for the declaration of war? Shakes fist oh so very aggressively. Holy hell, look at Miranda's hand. She's going nuts. We'll settle that on top of the Mortal of Mount Dragon. I don't know why I have to say the whole thing the entire time. We could just call it Mummed before the next town becomes a victim. Or the same town becomes a second victim. Either way, that dragon gonna die somehow. And Dark does not even remotely flinch when that happens. What a badass! Alright, let's just keep on running. Eventually we'll make it to the very tippity-tip-tip top, because of course the dragon is at the very top. Where else would the dragon go? I mean, why can't a dragon ever hang out at, like, the bottom of a cave, or the bottom of a mountain, you know? Why does it always have to be at the very top? I get the dragons are kind of bird-like, sort of, I guess. Shouldn't have saved in that spot. Oh well, what's done is done, and we can't undo the past. Can I open this, though? No, I cannot. Am I going to get attacked before I can go through the room? That's a mystery that we're just going to have validated right now, and the answer was yes. Bummer! Alright, fine. No big deal, no big deal. It's just a weird spider thing. That's cool. That's no big deal. Just a spider. Just a spidery thing. If we can... Okay. Alright. I remember this little spider dude. His reaction to getting hit is adorable. He's like... I get distracted, but he always reels back from every single hit. Like a horse. An agitated horse. I was like... Why you do that? And I'm like, because you're a giant honking spider. I was like, I didn't choose to be a giant honking spider. Well, I'm sorry that your species is met with untold prejudice. Y'all are creepy looking. And that's just the facts of life. I'm sorry. Anyway, keep on keeping on. Here we go. Really does not take long to get up this mountain. The sound of swords? No. Is somebody already starting to fight against it? Yes. Let's go. Either way, we'll have to join in. There is, in fact, somebody trying to fight it, and failing catastrophically at the same time. So let's check that noise out. You can go back now. There's nobody who would think that way. May I excuse myself a bit? You're the representative of the Winglies. Come on. Are you going back to your forest to hide? I was just kidding. When I do it, I can do it. I made up my mind. Anyway, if the people of Serdio knew about this, they would all fall over. Let's do it! Huh? Oh, hey, Lloyd. What's up? Lloyd? This sucker chump? Is it earlier than I expected? Or it is earlier than I expected. Whatever, there was no question mark there. Well, it is the future king of dragons, even with the Dragon Buster, which can kill dragons. He still gave me a hard time. And he's almost dead. There's no need for you to come in. Shut up, Lloyd. You say you're fighting against the Divine Dragon? You broke the seal of the strongest dragon of all, but you couldn't control it. It's the truth, isn't it? But I gotta be all aloof and mysterious. Shut up, Lloyd. What are you yapping about? We can kill this man anytime. We have to defeat the Divine Dragon first. The Sacred Sister of Millicent Sao. I see. The replacement for that girl. How convenient for us. Wow! It's like he's trying to be an ass. Oh, now this is happening. Woo! Yeah, hey, where'd Lloyd go? Okay, suddenly explosions. Yarg! Best line of dialogue in the game! Wow, I forgot how friggin' huge this dude was! Like, even in the context of all of us attacking at once, that's insane! Either way, Dragon Block Staff thingy, go! Yaha! I'm sucking up all of your powers! What you gotta say about that, giant dragon thingy? Dead! Well, I'm sure the Winglies will understand that one of their sacred treasures just exploded. Attack and defense power of Divine Dragon and Dragoon reduced. Ah, he's waggling his head like a crazy person! Like King Ghidorah! Oh, that's not good. Ah, he summoned rocks! Giant hawking rocks from space! Oh, that is the worst. Rose, do not make me regret bringing you into this little battle here, okay? Alright, so we've got 3 different parts of the... We've got the actual dragon, we have his cannon, and we have his ball. They really could have named that better. Anyway, those, the cannon and the ball, those are 2 different things he can use to attack. Destroy those, and he's crippled. Granted, he's still freakishly powerful, but crippled nonetheless. Alright, so... Man, I really probably should have gone into this fight with characters with additions I actually know how to pull off, but hey-oh, I guess we'll just have to make it work. Alright, please no. Oh no, he's waggling. He's waggling his daggling. Oh dear, what's next? Ah, fire magic. Well, Dart has absolutely no magic resistance, but at the same time, it's fire, so it shouldn't do too much. Yeah, okay, see, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. Rose! Succeed where others have failed! That took my full concentration, but I pulled it off! And it barely does any damage. Woo! Fun times. Alright, let's give it another go-go. Yep. Ah! Yota! Alright, screwed it up on the last one. Go me. Alright, keep it going, keep it going. We'll destroy this creature's ball eventually, if we can just master the timing of timed hits. Oh my goodness, great. Quit waggling your daggling! What are you gonna throw at us this time? Oh man. Ah, more fire. So much fire. Instead of having his own... Where does a dragon even get these items? I get the implication is that he's, you know, just using his own, like, magical, like, fire breath and stuff, but from the context, I can do that too. I just gotta go to a shop. Did this dragon go to an item store? If so, how did he pay for the stuff? He has no money. I can only assume. Then again, I guess that's unjust prejudice. Perhaps that's the sort of thing the Divine Dragon is trying to fight against. My goodness gracious, it's all just one huge misunderstanding. Too bad I'm kung-fuing you anyway. Hazanga! There we go. Wow, Rose did more damage? How in the dilly-dally? Oh, whatever. Point is, we're gonna destroy the hell out of this ball. Eventually. It'll take a while, and he's gonna continue to keep... Which just keeps going doing this nonsense. Stop with that. You stop with doing that. Freaking more asteroids. Nobody remembers asteroids. Get out of here with your old games. Says the guy playing a game that's 15 years old. Regardless. Keep her going. Up and yapata. And slippity-doo. And ballerina. And one last thing for Jenny and the Whip and Jazanga. And the ball has been destroyed. Terribly sorry, but you are... They really needed to name that better, because there is no way to phrase I just destroyed the Dragon Ball. The Divine Dragon... I suppose the Divine Dragon Ball Z... I suppose you could get away with it. Point is, I'd rather not have to. Crud! Gotta do the Hex Hammer, man! Right. Oh, Sniggle Sticks! Ha! No damage on Dart. That is just the swellest. Alright, now we just gotta destroy that cannon thingy, and everything should work out. Of all of the moves I'm screwing up, why is it Moonstrike? That was like the one thing I was reliably able to do. It's really kind of ironic. I was never, ever able to pull off Rose's attack, but always darts. And now it's almost like the exact opposite. Michelle's just about the same. I'm still pretty bad at this. Every once in a while, though, I'm able to pull it out of nowhere, and life is good. Alright, Dragon, what's next? Oh, more magical things. Goody, goody, goody. Uh-oh. It's a burning ring of fire! Oh, God! This is what killed Ghost Rider's dad! Ah! Man. Dart's the one without any magic resistance whatsoever, and Hechel's the one is still taking the most damage. My goodness gracious. Maybe I should get Hechel the hat. Ugh. I mean, at least he has an excuse. The dude's like 65 years old. The fact that he's doing anything is pretty impressive. Ugh, alright. And the Divine Cannon is almost down. Well, it's at the halfway point anyway. Good enough. And there we go. Stab him right in the foot. Right between the toes. That's how you get things done. Alright, what you gonna do? Nothing. Nothing, you big old bad dragon. Luckily, the Divine Dragon does not counter attacks. So I'm able to more reliably do these things. Oh, what's up? Okay, I'm 9,000% positive. You have more attacks than just shaking your head around and using items. I know this. I've been subjected to the attacks many, many times. Seriously, his cannon, he never even used the ball thing. Like, that thing shoots like about a bazillion different missiles all over the place, all at once. It's absolutely bananas. Very confusing. I don't understand why he's not doing any of the giant, big, bad boss things that he's supposed to be doing. You're the friggin' god of all dragons! Act like it! I just destroyed your cannon, bro! Your cannon, bro! Oh my goodness gracious. Heck! What kind of sense does any of this even make? Fine, well now I'm just wailing on the dragon itself, even though it looks like I'm aiming at the exact same part where the ball was. But I guess we can't actually jump all the way up to his head, so this'll have to do. Stab him, I don't know, right in the friggin' belly button, I guess. That's my best guess. You gonna keep wangling your day? Oh no, he's going full force! Okay, wow. Very unthreatening. Y'all destroyed a gigantic city, man. Seriously, you guys all saw the sweet FMV cutscenes? I mean, my goodness gracious. Ugh. He was shooting lasers and phasers, and he was roaring and blowing everything up, and he ain't doing none of that. He's doing none of this, and he can. I promise you, those were things he could do. But he's just not doing any of them. He's just kind of throwing items at us and occasionally whipping his tail at us, and that's it. He is really not living up to the expectations that I've set upon him. Maybe I don't know, maybe it's stage fright or something. Well, I guess he can't use those attacks now, seeing as how I destroyed the parts of him that let him do that. But still, it's very weird. It took a while for me to destroy those things, and he refused to use them in the meantime. You'd think he would have gotten some good hits on in there first. Apparently not. This dude just does not know what to do with himself. It is very peculiar. And screwing up attacks at the speed of sound. Yep. It's weird that Rose, the one character who benefits the least from mastering this edition, is the only one I'm able to properly pull off most of the time. How does that even work? It's Hechel and Dart. They need to learn the new powers so they can get their better attacks. Come on, evil dragon man. Or at least he's able to tank a few hits. Right, yep. And screwed it all up. Missed it completely backwards. Woo! Woo! King of incompetence, that's what I am. I don't know what I'm doing, and I've never did something about ham. Woo! How is this the one move I'm able to do? Maybe it's because it takes a while for her to wind up all of her swings, and it gives me more time. I don't know, and I don't much care. All I know is that it's very, very annoying. Either way, this dragon... it's weird trying to defend a boss, but he is supposed to be much more difficult than this. Like, I don't even know what to say. It's like I'm embarrassed for him. Like, he is not supposed to be a cakewalk. This is supposed to be a big honkin' deal. He is the main attraction of Disc 3. And he's like, he did nothing. He occasionally throws some vaguely unimpressive items at us, and occasionally he'll sort of sweep at us, but that's it. Maybe I shouldn't have blown up those two parts of his body. At least then he would have been able to do something vaguely cool. And again, I guess I do have wicked sweet armor on Dart and Rose. If they didn't have that, I suppose they'd be taking significantly more damage, but even then, man, visually, you ain't got no flair. You ain't got no substance. You got nothing going on for you, Divine Dragon. Come on. God of the Dragons. You got nothing, man. It's just sad. I feel bad for you, man. Like, seriously. It's just keep on wailing on him. He's in the red. The red, guys. This is bananas. There's so much potassium going on here right now. And, yep, he's just gonna do another whoop. Alright. He just sweeps the leg. This ain't Karate Kid, man. That's not a valid strategy in this day and age. It wasn't a valid strategy in the Karate Kid either. You know, Ralph Macchio was just really bad at karate. And it wasn't really even karate, but that's besides the point. That movie had a lot of flaws, but it also had a lot of heart. And that's all that really matters. And I'm not talking about a lot of heart, the Finn and Troy character. I'm talking about the more metaphysical one. It had a lot of charm and charisma to it, and that's why it's remembered to this day. Even though, structurally, the remake is a better movie. And I just killed the dragon, and I'm talking about the Karate Kid. Holy hell. Huh, guess I should have brought in Miranda and Maru in this fight instead. That dirty little kill stealer! Huh. Well, that can't be good. But by Jove, that is a lot of EXPs! I'll take all of it if you do so very much, please. Dang, though, Maru didn't level up. I'm hoping she gets her new addition. Cool Boogie ain't doing the damage output I need. Anyway, Divine Dragoon Spirit. That sounds vaguely threatening.